Let's just start off with an extremely simple network, one where each layer has a single neuron in it. So this particular network is determined by 3 weights and 3 biases, and our goal is to understand how sensitive the cost function is to these variables. Let's label the activation of that last neuron with a superscript L, indicating which layer it's in. So the activation of the previous neuron is a L-1. Now let's say that the value we want this last activation to be for a given training example is y. For example, y might be 0 or 1. So the cost of this simple network for a single training example is AL minus y squared. This last activation is determined by a weight, which I'm going to call WL, times the previous neuron's activation, plus some bias, which I'll call BL. And then you pump that through some special nonlinear function like the sigmoid or a ReLU. The weight, the previous action, and the bias all together are used to compute Z, which in turn lets us compute A, which finally, along with a constant y, lets us compute the cost. And of course, AL-1 is influenced by its own weight and bias and